Hi all, and thanks for watching. This is the 7th video in my Kingdom Come Deliverance playthrough, and we're just basically going to start off where we left in the last video, which was preparing to go see Sir Radzig. So I'm just going to continue on, and we'll get into the quest. Alright, so here, and let me just check the journal here. Now I found that I couldn't actually break into the chest here as my abilities aren't high enough yet, and that being the second Miller's quest. So we're gonna actually go and look for Sir Radzig here. Now he appears to be down here in the castle, which isn't too far off. So we'll just take a walk down and we'll see what happens here. Okay, so I'll just grab a bread roll here and we'll just eat before we leave. Now I found out yesterday that you can get food poisoning by the items breaking down, so I'll eat this one before it starts to go bad. And that's salami. I'll eat one of these cheese. Actually, I'll eat both of them before they go bad. Oh, and I'm overstuffed. Oh well. Okay, so let's head down to the castle and we'll see if we can't find Sir Radzig. Now I still want to do a bit of exploring here, find out where I can fix my armor and such. I know there's an armorer and some other shops, but I've only found the tanner and the bathhouse so far. Okay, let's just make sure we're going on the right path. Okay, activity giver. Alright, so do I head that way? Let me have a look here. Okay, so I take this path up. I guess there's the edge of the castle walls there. And I guess we'll let him know that we've lost the sword. But from the looks of the quests, one of your quests is actually retrieving the sword. So I guess eventually we will go after the sword. Now I could have fast traveled over here, I guess. Although I kind of want to walk around and figure out the area here.
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabila of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad, and I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship, and what makes you think he'll see you?
I may not look the part, but I know about honour and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right then, go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
Okay, so we've discovered the fast travel point.
For the love of God, I promise this time. All I ask of you is a crust of bread, a groschen, whatever.
How? What are you doing here? I took you for dead.
Oh, it's a long story. But what about you? How did you get out of Skalitz?
You wouldn't believe it. A frightful storm broke that night and Sigismund's heathens ran back to their camp. They never dreamed Sir Radzig would use the storm as cover for our escape. The entire village slipped away as quiet as mice while no one watched. In the morning, when those bandits attacked, all they found was an empty castle with an old goat inside. I wish I could have seen their faces.
So do I. You tricked them nicely. See you later.
Someone from Radzig reduced to begging. I guess everything was lost when they had to leave. Those are some nice horses.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Rattay. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
So I guess just up here.
Hey.
No? Okay, we'll just keep going up. No, this is the wall. Okay. Oh, maybe in there?
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Pirkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honoured. Pirkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order.
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taumberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man. And your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him! Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
Oh, okay, so we're in the service of Sir Radzig now. All right, tourney. a knockout competition. The number of rounds depends on the number of competitors. Usually, it's enough to win 3 rounds in a row to emerge victorious. Okay, weapons duel. I don't think I'm really ready for a tournament, so let's just continue on. Okay, so I can't do this yet until I get to level 5 and learn a bit more lockpicking skills. So train hard, fight easy. Sir Radzig wants me to undertake training with Sir Bernard. Go to the training ground and talk to Captain Bernard. Okay, so he's both a sir and a captain. Let's see, where are we? So we're down here. We have to go all the way to the other side of town here. So let's take a walk through town and see what shops we can find.
What am I to do? A poor wretch whose home was burnt to ashes by Sigismund's hordes.
Now there's quite a few undiscovered. Okay, so let's see if we can't uncover a few areas here. Okay, the weaponsmith. No. What do we have? Let me see, that needs repairing. So our weapons are actually okay. It's just some of our armor here. Alright, so we've uncovered that. Oh, there's a few here. This must be the market area. Grocer, trader, tailor, armorer. Okay. I wonder if the tailor will repair my boots. Trader, tailor.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Okay, about repairs. Okay, so he doesn't do boots, but he does do the rest here, so let's see. Okay, that's pretty good. So let's see, select all. And 29.4, so let's try and haggle here.
Let's talk about the price.
All right, so.
Okay, 29.5. Let's try 28.5.
Aye, for that amount, I can be persuaded.
Excellent. And let's have a look. Okay, so armor. Excellent. So everything seems to be up to 100 now. Okay, so that's how you get repairs done. Now I guess I need to find like a leather worker. Scribe. So let's see here. Trader, alchemy, armorer. So it looks like maybe the armor is over here. Here we go. Armorsmith.
Good health to you. Farewell.
Okay, I'll select all. And let's try and haggle again.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Aye.
So he wants 11. Let's try for 10.
Is this enough?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
So 10.5. Yeah, that should be fine.
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
Excellent. And I'm gaining reputation as I do this.
Thoroughly happy. Onions that'll make you cry and garlic that'll keep evil spirits at bay.
Pillory. Not really sure what a pillory is. Trader. Grocer. Maybe I need to find a leather worker. Let's have a look at the map. Okay, so there's still a few places I haven't discovered yet. So those other places are inside that walled-in area. Okay, a tavern. Let's have a look in here. Huntsman. Church. And this looks like a blacksmith. Okay, let's see what the blacksmith can do for us. Oh.
Good day to you. I'll be with you.
Okay, so I have nothing that the blacksmith can repair. Okay, I'm not going to go to that tournament. Okay, that looks like the tournament's there. Okay, so there's a couple places here. So actually, I'll go back and go around the wall here. And we'll see what is over here. Might as well get all my stuff fixed up if I'm going to go meet with the captain. Cobbler, okay. So this should be where I can fix my shoes. Trader, cobbler.
My respects to you. Take care now.
Excellent. Okay, so that's going to cost me 22. How much money I have left? 200. Oh, okay.
Let's have a word about the price.
Aye.
$22.
Aye. For that amount, I can be persuaded.
Excellent. Okay. So let's see. Do we have anything else here? Armor. Alright, so we've taken care of everything. So that's kind of nice. We learned how to get repairs done here. And I have one last place. Then I have to go out here and meet Captain Bernard. So let's see. Okay, so let's find out what this last place is and then go for our training here. Another tavern. Alright, so that pretty much takes care of the town here. Oh, I did miss one here and one over here, but I can find that out later, seeing as we found the ones that we needed to repair our goods anyways. And I've discovered another fast travel point. Got quite a few new codex entries, so I'll have to look those over. Kind of figure out what everything is here. Alright, so that looks like the captain over here.
Good health to you.
Can I ask, what kind of a lord is Sir Hanush?
I can't complain. He knows how to keep order, but he does it with good humor.
What do you think of Sir Radzig?
I hear he's on good terms with the king, probably why Sir Hanush opened the door to him. Sir Radzig seems like a fair man, and folks say he's a good governor.
What's young Lord Capon like?
He'll be the governor here in a few years. Sir Hanush is just his guardian until he comes of age. The young lord spends most of his time making merry, but he'll grow out of it. He's no fool.
What's life like in Rattay?
Till Sigismund came, and then you folk, it was a fine, peaceful life here.
What will become of the Skalitz refugees?
I'd like to know the answer to that myself. I hope things can settle down quick, and you lot can clear off.
Perkstein is a fine castle.
It'll be even finer once you all clear out, and I can move back into my chambers.
My cousin is visiting.
Do you know who those soldiers of Sigismund's are, Captain?
They call them Cumans or Kipchaks. Our lord says they fled from the Mongols to Hungary and settled there. They're herdsmen and excellent horsemen, and barbarians, too, for all that they claim they've turned to Christ.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to know.
Okay, let's do some basic training here.
I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Radzig sent.
Yes, that's me.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Radzig wishes. And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simpler.
Okay, I'm still pretty new to this game, so I guess we'll go with the basics.
Come with me and listen closely. I don't want to be repeating myself.
Take care now. So let's see what you're made of. Hold it properly and keep moving. Never stand still when your life depends on it.
Okay.
Right, good. Now, try attacking. You've got to put your back into a good slash. No use waving the sword around like you're swatting flies. Go into the attack with your whole body. Try slashing from various sides to get used to it. Well done. Ah, that's it. Very good. Nice. Very good. That pointy tip isn't for decoration. Try stabbing me with it a few times. Not bad. Ah, that's it. Nice. That will do. Slashing, stabbing, and movement are the foundations that you build everything else on. Now, let's try something more complicated. One strike I can simply fend off. You mustn't give your opponent time to react. String your strikes together. As soon as you finish one, begin another. Strike, strike, strike.
Okay.
What are you waiting for? What's going on?
Very good.
Okay, so I have to be quicker.
Move quickly.
Well done.
Now let's see how you do with defense. It's not hard to block a basic strike. Just watch out and move your sword into the path of the blow.
No, not like that.
Okay.
Wrong.
Press Q. Oh,
Not like
okay.
that. Wrong. Bad.
Okay, so I hold the Q down.
That's it. Good. That's it.
Very well then. Let's see what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back.
All right.
Good strike.
Oh. Wow, he's beat the crap out of me. Oh, he stepped out of the way.
Fine, enough. You're not a complete dead loss. It'll be hard work to turn you into a master, but you have the basics.
Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space.
Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword.
Okay.
Good. Well done. All right. Very good. Well done.
Right. Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. But it's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you. All right, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside.
Okay, so press Q.
No, not like that. You mustn't hold the sword there. You have to move along with the attack. Again.
Wrong, damn it!
Press Q as soon as the strike begins.
Ow!
Okay, so as soon as he starts swinging.
Ow. Too soon again. Ow!
Very good.
Ow! Try and catch the rhythm. You see the sword move, you move at the same time and deflect it.
It's a little hard to move and
No,
like
again.
dodge him and press the Q and everything all at once.
Well done.
Okay. Okay.
No, that's not it. Very good. Ah,
Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well.
Okay.
not bad. Nice. Well done. Nice. Well done.
Nope.
Good, good. Now let's try it at full speed. You probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start. You must train. Let's go.
Okay. Oh, good.
Ow.
Captain Bernard.
Wait a while, Henry. Greetings, Sir Hans. What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith's boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. You simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you. Let's go! All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. That the same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. It'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance.
Very good.
Okay. Oh.
No, again. Good.
Move to the side or back.
No, again.
Oh.
No. No, not like that.
This is a little harder to do.
Good.
Okay, move to the side or back at the very moment the foe
Try
attacks.
and get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started.
Okay. Now. Okay, so I have to stand still? Oh, and I move just as he swings. I see. Okay. Move.
Ah, that's it.
Move.
Very good.
Oh.
And the
That one
last
didn't
thing
quite
for
work.
today, a trick.
You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment, and the opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react. No, again. Not like that.
Okay, raise the sword, and then attack from a different angle.
That. Wrong. Again.
Okay.
Wrong. Again.
So raise my sword.
What are you waiting for? Wrong. No, that's not it. All right. Ah, that's it. Wrong. Wrong, damn it. No, again. Wrong, again. Wrong, damn it. All right.
Okay.
Wrong. No.
This is hard to do.
No, that's not it.
Okay, so I raise my sword, and then...
Wrong. No, not like that.
So I swing while it's raised. I change.
Not like that. Well done. Well now, that wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. But don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do. Practice.
Whenever you've got nothing better to do and you're in the mood for it, you can come and train here with me. I can teach you something more when you're up to it.
Don't leave yet. Sir Radzig also wanted me to teach you archery. Come with me.
Okay. So let's have a look here. Oh, so we gotta go... I guess we'll just follow him. Well, sword fighting's a little complicated, I guess. Although I'm sure I'll get the hang of it as I go. Oh, he walks pretty slow. A lot of baggers around. I wonder if they're the townsfolk from Radzig. Bagger Jane.
G'day. What do you want?
Scallots. Okay. So these are the people from Scallots.
How does life in Rat Eye suit you?
I suppose it was kind of them to take us in. But then they just left us to fend for ourselves. Nobody gives a damn about us.
Did you find out what actually happened?
Folks say it was on account of our silver, and how Sir Radzig sides with the king. God bless.
Oh. Where'd he go now? Seems to move pretty fast when talk to someone. Where are you? Oh, okay, so it's inside that walled-in area. Let's see. Oh, down in the courtyard? The back here? Not sure. Oh, down there. Okay, how do I get down there? This would have been much easier if he hadn't just suddenly jumped ahead of me when I stopped to talk for a moment. Okay, so let's figure out how we get down there now. So he's walking in this direction. Maybe this way? Okay, so there's a door just over there, it looks like. Oh, okay, so he just had to turn here once I passed her.
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get in position. Now concentrate. A bow ain't exactly the weapon of
Draw
choice
your
of the
bow
knight,
using
but it can come in
two.
very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. But you wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood.
Oh, I think I might have hit the target.
Here's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw, hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movement. Just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement. The arrow aiming at the target and flying at it. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore.
Oh, good. Okay.
Ha! Missed it.
Well, that was awful. I didn't imagine a village yokel like you would have much skill, but you failed to meet even my low expectations.
I don't know why you're wasting your time, Sir Bernard. Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble, he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
A braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well?
Any time.
Very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I have enough.
Good, then let's get to it.
Okay. Not quite as easy as it looks. Oh, haven't even hit it once. Oh, there we go. Nice. Oh, I got 8. Does that mean I won? Okay. Oh. Okay. So he hasn't started shooting yet. So what happens now? Okay, so it's not really doing anything here. Why? Is he gonna shoot? Okay, so the game almost looks like it's stuck here. First to finish shooting gets an extra 3 points. Well, I've shot all my arrows, and he's not shooting at all. Okay, maybe I'll just have to load the game here. Okay, let's see where it loads here.
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there, and we can start.
Okay.
And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks, and get in position. Now concentrate. A bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but
okay, so I'm not actually going to start doing the shooting again.
From a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. But you wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood.
Okay, so...
talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm.
It's saved
Inhale
right here.
On the draw, hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement. The arrow aiming at the target and flying at it. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore.
Okay, so I'm going to finish at this point, seeing as it's saved right at the start of the archery. Now, I'm not really sure why it wouldn't let me finish going against the noble there.
Well, that was awful.
But hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll continue in the next video. Oh, and hopefully we don't get that problem again. Alright, so thanks a lot for watching. Take care.
What did you say?
And I'll talk to you in the next video.